Imagine if we can get V-Bucks from the sprite. That sprite would be the V-Buck sprite, but he can't be found anywhere on the map. You might be asking, where can we find this sprite if it's not on the island? Well, you see, V-Bucks are currency that are being used in the item shop and not in the middle of the game, so that's why he's gonna spawn over there. You might see him on the edges peeking at you like he's playing hide and seek, but can you actually throw him like the normal sprites? Of course, but you would actually need to tap on him and slide him up, which will activate his power. As you may assume, he would give you lots of V-Bucks, but this is just an idea, so don't take it too serious. Let's not forget that you can actually transfer him into the game by putting him onto the Battle Royale mode. That means that you would join in with the V-Buck sprite in your hands that you can actually bring to the shrine. When you bring him, the shrine would give you the V-Bucks boon that would grant you 50 V-Bucks for every single elimination you make throughout that game.
Yes, sir.
That sprite, however, would disappear once when used, so no one else can get those free V-Bucks. But let's move back to the normal sprites that you could actually find in your Fortnite games. This is the Brutus sprite, and as you can already tell, this is the sprite version of a Brutus boss. Like the boss, the Brutus sprite can be found in the grotto location, which is a spaghetti grotto, but without a spaghetti and M&M. Anyway, what would happen if you throw this sprite? Some people think that it would just use Brutus minigun to destroy all nearby players, but that's not entirely true. I mean, why would he shoot? He's just a chill guy with sunglasses, so that's why he's gonna give that minigun to you so you can eliminate those players yourself. You might be wondering, what's the point of carrying this sprite if he doesn't do anything? Well, the answer to that question is pretty simple. He would warn you about all nearby players that are sneaking to you by saying something like this. Okay, that might not be that useful, but what if you bring him to the shrine? Of course it would give you a Brutus boon because the sprite is literally Brutus, but what would this boon actually do? As you may remember, the Brutus boss loves to use minigun, which requires the light ammo, so that's why you would have infinite ammo on all weapons that uses that type of bullets, weapons like SMG, pistol, and even a Brutus minigun itself. That thing is overpowered anyway, but let's move to our next sprite, which is the Slap Jug sprite. This sprite is literally a Slap Jug exotic, but he can't actually be bought because he's just a sprite. You can find him though around the Slap Company locations, which are producing and selling slap juices all the way back in Chapter 4 Season 1. Apart from other sprites, this sprite can't be thrown because I'm not even sure what would he do since he's just a Slap Jug, so that's why you can actually drink him. Don't worry if you drink everything from it because he would go back to the slap locations to refill. But even if he's empty or full, you can still bring him back to the shrine, which would give you the Slap Jug boon. That boon will just grant you the slap effect for 10 seconds after drinking something like the shield potion, so you can rotate faster. Comment down below what sprite would you like to add to the game.